Hi guys, it's Jessie Holton here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Thanks for joining me for another live crafting video. It has been a little while. I've been super busy prepping for Stamp Camp, and now that is over. It was a whirlwind of fun. Oh my gosh, we have the best time at Stamp Camp. So I'm taking bookings for the next one, which is in September. It is the 18th, 19th and 20th, but we've got an optional late checkout for the Monday the 21st. So there is the opportunity there to just take your time, be relaxed, have a late checkout on Monday morning and cruise home after that. It is in Lock in South Gippsland, which is just such a stunning little town. And I would absolutely love for you to join us. Sorry, I'm just getting over the tail end of a cold and I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat, so I apologise if I clear my throat the whole way through the video. Hi Kayla, hi Sonia. How are you girls? Thank you for joining me. So yesterday I had a little bit of fun. I had this, one of my projects from Stamp Camp was a little box, the little mini pizza boxes, and I sprayed them with this really pretty purple mix that I made out of Brusho and rubbing alcohol. So, you know, the green icicle bottle with the little alligator on it, crocodile. So this was using up the leftover of that. And I really wanted to do like an emboss resist thing with it, so I made up these beautiful sheets, and this is, you probably can't tell on the camera. Hi Linda, hi Cheryl. Oh, thank you Sonia, I appreciate it. So this is shimmery white cardstock, which takes you can use it as a substitute for watercolor paper. And I actually prefer it to watercolor paper, and that is probably because I'm not terribly talented in the watercolor area. So I still need to find my way around the watercolor paper. But I do really love using shimmery white because it takes the liquid and it doesn't really buckle, but it's more of a smooth texture and not as thick, and I don't know, I just prefer the texture of it to the watercolor paper. So these ones I've done with the Breathtaking Bouquet stamp, and what I do with my big background ones is I just peel off the sticker and leave it in the case, and I haven't even cleaned this yet, how gross, but so I just dab it with the Versamark. I leave it in the case and do it in the case, and then I just stick the paper over the top and I just sort of hold it down. So you've got to place it carefully, hold it down and just give it a rub and then pick it up, and I just put the whole thing in my box of embossing powder and I just wriggle it around until it's all covered, and then I use just a little pair of tweezers or something to pick it out. So it's really easy to do. And with these bigger ones, I used the new painted poppies stamp set, and how pretty is that? And I actually just pop a bunch of stamps on one block and then I do it in lots. So you can probably see the pattern. Which end did I start at? That way. So I've just done like that, and then re-inked and turned it, and re-inked and turned it, and it fits 3.5 on each side. So that's what I've done for each of these ones. So I did white, silver and copper, and then I just took them out and put them on the front lawn and spritzed them with my little bottle, big bottle of mixture that I made with the purple from the pigment sprinkles. So it is gorgeous grape, and I love these new pigment sprinkle colours. They are so bright and fun. So today I'm going to cut them up and make something out of them. Hi Lynn, hi Imogen. Thanks for watching, guys. Alrighty, so how pretty are these? So these ones here I did already cut to 14.5 by 10.1 and then I heat embossed them. And then these ones I left in the big sheets, so we'll have to cut these ones up. But I was actually thinking of doing these ones, so this is my standard size, 14.5 by 10.1. But I thought that I would cut these ones a little bit smaller and do like a matte of colour underneath. I'm still undecided. I think I want to do black. I think I want to do a black matte with them because they're just so pretty, and I think the black will really pop against this soft colour. But we might do a white version as well and just have some fun with them because they don't all have to look the same, do they? And then these are going straight out in the mail. They already have homes. So I need to send some thank you cards to all the girls that attended my stamp camp because, you know, I appreciate the support. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. What size should I cut these down to? I'm kind of thinking, and I've got heat embossing powder all over my desk. So with these big ones as well, I'll give you a little tip on how I heat emboss these on a full sheet. I actually just grab the powder and after I've stamped it with the Versamark, I pour a big pile of powder in the middle and then I just do the page up and down, and you know, you have to do it 3 or 4 times to get all the way around the edges, but just pour it back into the box and then tip the box back up on top of it, pour it, flip it around some more, so that way you get the whole sheet covered. Okie dokie. So I'm going to grab out some cardstock. I'm going to do Gorgeous Grape, some black, and I'll do some white. I'm going to grab out these as well. So I've got Highland Heather and Purple Posy, because this Gorgeous Grape colour, because I've sprayed it on fairly light in some areas, it does actually go really well with, there's a Purple Posy. See, it looks quite lovely with that, doesn't it? And it also, oh, hang on. Should have cleaned my desk before I went live, and then I'd have a bit more room. And there's the Highland Heather, and then purple. What is it? Gorgeous Grape. Gorgeous Grape. So you can see they're all sort of within the same colour range, and what else? This one. Look at that. It's a match made in heaven. So I have a loose plan in my head, but let's just go with the flow and have some fun and see what we come up with, hey? And let me tidy my desk just a little bit. And then we'll get started. I just received this gorgeous card in the mail as well, totally off topic, but how pretty is that? This is from my team member, Sarah Hickey. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gold foil that she's used. And I love, love, love all the layers. And the embossing folder, that it's like one of those straw mats. Love it. So, anyway, back on topic here, and we'll keep going. Okie dokie. So I've got to decide on a size for doing these mats. The shiny paper, the shimmery white paper is a Stamping Up product. Yes, it is. And I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little bit sparkly. I don't know if that's picking up there in the video for you. But it is actually shimmery. And, yeah, it's a really good substitute for the watercolour paper. Okay. Trimmer. So let me have a think about this. My standard size is 14.5 by 10.1, and I want to have like a centimetre border, I guess, around. I want to make the mat, like the main mat for this, a bit small, to have a wide border around the outside of it. So I think if I go (9.1) by 13.5, that'll probably do. And then I can have a 2mm border around it. That'll work. Alright, so 9.1. I want to do 13 this way. Cut it in the wrong direction. 13.5. And then I'm going to have these little bits left, so I might use those to decorate the inside of the card maybe, or I'm not sure. We'll work it out. They're a good size, I think. I could even do it smaller, couldn't I? I'll stick to that anyway. Because you're flipping the stamp around as you're doing it, like you're putting it in all different directions, so then it doesn't really matter too much which way up your paper goes, because all the images are flipped around in all directions. So I'm going to go crazy with this one. I'm going to do 8.5. Do 8.6. No, not on that edge. Do 13. I'm going to make this one just slightly smaller. (13 by 8.6). That's better. 8.6. 8.6, 8.6, and 8.6. Say 13 by 13, 8.6, and I'm going to turn this one around to 8.6 so that way I get the flowers. Okay, 15, 13, 8.6, 8.6, and that's a really pretty bit to use on the inside as well, isn't it? That's a pretty little strip. 8.6. Oops. 8.6. Dear me. 8.6. 8.6. 13, 15, 6, 6. Done. Oh, hang on, one more. Last one. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of these. I might actually just trim down those original ones that I cut because they're just that little bit bigger. It'd be much easier to mount them up if they're all the same size. Okay, alrighty, so I've got a stack of little cards to make, and I'll just make the first one and then I'll make them all up afterwards, and I'll post a photo of what they all look like afterwards because that would be boring for you guys. Now, what do I already have in my stash? I have what is it? A purple posy, Blushing Bride and Basic Grey already pre-cut in my card bases. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some of these. And what else am I going to add to it? Black layers. Black layers. Let's see. Oh, feeling a little bit light. Let me write that on my shopping list. Black. Okie. Got a few bits anyway. So what size do we need our... What are they? So we'll do 13.4, and that's the 2mm on each side. 13.4 by, what did we do? 8.6. Oh, so that's easy. That's 9 centimeters. So that is going to layer up like that. And then we'll pop it onto a card. Like that. Oh, that's going to look really pretty. Okay, let's run with that. So, pop that away for a minute. Let's make this one up and then I'll make the rest off. That's really, really pretty. Okay, so dimensionals. I want lots of dimensionals. What are we going to do with the sentiment? What about the mosaic one? The mosaic one has a really lovely sentiment. And it fits the punch, which make life easy. Sending happy wishes your way. Oh, I like that one. This is still brand new. Isn't that terrible? I got this one at April on stage last year. This one. Because I don't want to add too much to this card. I want it to be relatively simple because I want the pages that I made, I want them to be the main thing on the... Excuse my head for a minute, guys. Okay. And... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this twice. Okay, and no scraps. Sorry guys, I had a phone call come through. Oh, hi. Hi, Karen. Hi, Emma. Who else have I missed? Hi Kylie, hi Leslie. Hi Maria. Hi Sherry. Okay, I think that's everyone. Sorry, I've had my head down, bum up, not paying attention. Where's my black ink gone? Where's my memento hiding? Down here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this twice. And I'm going to cut one with the punch. And I'm going to cut one. What have I done with my scissors? I'm back from stamp camp and nothing's in its right place. I haven't put my stuff away yet. Okay, scissors. And we are going to cut this out. And I do find, so my little trick for fussing cutting is to leave a bit of a border. Oh, got a bit close there, as I was saying, leave a bit border. And nice, long, slow cuts. So go to the back of the blade. Because if you look at your dies, your framelits, you'll see that they don't cut exactly on the line. They leave a little bit of a border. So try and just leave a little bit of a border, and it actually gives you more room to fix any little mistakes. Whereas if you go right along the edge of the black or the edge of the image, then you've got no room for mistakes, and it shows everything, every little mistake that you make. So just give yourself that space to, you know, cover yourself. Okay, dimensionals. Here we go. So I think I want to do some ribbon. What did I do with the ribbon? My gosh, guys, I'm going crazy today. I'm going to do like a big Z fold kind of bow, imitation bow. How cute is that, right? And you just pop it on behind your little thing. Needs to be bigger for this though, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, Butterfingers. There we go. That'll do. Other side's easier to cut because it's not on the edge. Alrighty, little faux bow. I'm going to stick that here. How cute is that? And my trusty stapler right in the middle on top of that kindness, because I'm going to stick another kindness over the top of it. Perfect. So you're not even going to see that staple because this is going to go over the top. And I'm just going to use a bunch of these ones from the side. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. They're like $1 each off eBay. I've got them in a whole bunch of different colours, and I just dig my hand in the pile every day and just grab 2 out, because I do like my crystals, but I kind of think that they choose me. Does that sound crazy? So I just dig my hand in the little pile. I've got them like in a little bowl in the drawer in the top drawer of the bathroom. And I just stick my hand in and I grab out 2 without looking. And they're my bracelets for the day. So they don't always match what I'm wearing, but I figure that they, because I think that you get a bit of sort of emotional support and stuff from crystals, and some healing powers, and I do it randomly because I trust that I'm getting whatever I need for that day out of whatever happens, whatever do I get. Do I sound like a crazy person? Hi Jillian, how are you? Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to glue this one down flat. On my little mat, and I'm just making sure that the sides around the top and sides are even, and then hopefully that should make the bottom even as well, because I've cut it 4mm bigger on the side and the length and width. So so that that should be a nice even mat. Okay, and then with this one, am I going to do dimensionals? I feel like it needs to pop off the page a little bit. Posty's going to have fun with this one. Okay. And a little tip when you're putting the fronts or even the insides on your cards, just have them flat, because if you have them like this, you're trying to hold that bit down while you're trying to stick it on, and it's trying to open, and then you don't stick it on straight. So just have it open and then it stays flat. I think that's the middle, but I don't know if I want it up that way. I think I want it this way. Yes, that looks better. Okay. Hi, Matthew. Yes. How much does it suck cutting them up? You're a sweetie, Matthew. Thank you. Okay. And then some more dimensionals. More. I kind of want to have it down here, but I don't really want to cover the little flowers. And cover the splatter instead. Where are we going to put this? Oh, that's a good spot there, isn't it? There we go. Lovely. And I feel like there's already a lot of purple on there. Let's find some silver. And the big ones. Pearls. There we go. I'll do one big one. And we'll do a little one and a medium size one. Done. Isn't that pretty? Don't know where my bone folder is. I've got like 4 of them. You think I'd be able to find at least one? Deary me. Alright. Now for the inside, I might go back to my poppy stamp set, which is here. Ow. Oh, I just hit my funny bone. Ow. Hi, Anne. I put my card fronts on upside down all the time, Jill. I actually had a little project that was one of my samples at Stamp Camp, and even that had the upside down. So I might do Highland Heather. And the thank you. Use my head, guys. Oh dear, Matthew. Well, you're not alone. I can tell you that. As annoying as it is, you're not alone. Okay, and with this, because I've got black and grey on the front, I'm just going to there we go. That looks alright, doesn't it? Stamp it out so that it has that ombre look and it goes from black to grey so it matches the front. And just because I'm totally obsessed with doing these splatters at the moment, and I might use actually the, what's the colour again? Purple Posy. Jeez, my brain is just not firing today. Alright. Just a bit of splatter so that it matches the front. Lovely. We can't have a messy front and a clean insert, can we? Alright, so just because that ink is big wet splatters, just give it a little bit of a dry before you turn it upside down, because otherwise they will smudge. Just takes a second longer to dry than the normal. Lovely. Do my little stamp on the back. A little teacup. Done. How cute is that? So I'm quite happy with that, and I am going to make up a whole bunch of these, about 20 of them, because I have lots of thank you cards to send. So these will get photographed and go straight in the post box. Oh, no worries, Matthew. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sherry. Lovely. Alright, thank you guys. I was just double checking that I hadn't missed any comments there. But thank you very much for joining me today. I'm sorry my desk and my head are a mess. But, you know, stamp camp's over. It's the, so my littlest went back to daycare yesterday, so he does Wednesday, Thursday at daycare now. And it's my husband's first day back at work today. And my eldest son Luke is around at his nanny's house, so hopefully with and he starts kinder the first week of February, so hopefully I will begin to resume a little bit of normalcy and a bit of a routine and be able to join you guys a bit more regularly again. I know I've been a little bit of a lost cause this last month, but I've had all three of my boys home, so it's been crazy. It's been wonderful, but it's been crazy. But I am very much looking forward to crafting with you guys regularly again. Alright, well, I will leave it there. If you guys have got any questions, please do let me know. And I will pop this one up on my blog and on my Facebook page a little bit later when I have completed all of the cards. Have a great day, guys. And also there are some awesome promotions I should mention just before we get going. So at the moment, Celebration is live. For every $90 that you spend, you get to choose a freebie, and that $90 can be made up of stuff from the clearance rack, the annual catalogue, the the mini catalogue, anything that's in my online shop, which is at jessieholton.com. And we also have a really fabulous join-in deal. So for $169, you get to choose $235 worth of any products that you like. Plus, you also get this cute little mini guillotine. It is like a 6-inch guillotine. So it comes in this little box. It is adorable. And you also get a stack of paper, which is like a DSP stack. But it is actually a mix of papers from a whole bunch of different series of papers. And you get to choose an extra stamp set for free, any stamp set that you want. So pick that as your most expensive one and then get your other stuff in your kit. But it is a really, really great deal. So if you have any questions about joining, it is no strings attached. You can most people that join simply join for the discount on their own purchases. So you're more than welcome to do that. If you have any questions at all, I'd love to help you out. And I've also got classes coming up in Geelong, or in Clifton Springs, at the end of every month. So let me know if you'd like to come join me. And of course, the next stamp camp in September, which I am already starting to plan. So I will see you there. If you have any questions, let me know. Corin, say hi to Addie for me. She's gorgeous. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.